Man-made animals finally exposed. Oh no, is this person like Hans Wormhat? I kind of want to watch this now. Is this a person like Hans Wormhat that believes that animals are fake? Oh no. Oh no!
And I'm saying that because a lot of people not gonna get this video right here with these weird animals. I already did one on it and they wouldn't allow it to be up. You understand? So now, reboot and re-energize. I'm gonna give you a new one of it. I'm gonna show you more of them. You understand? All fake animals they give the masses, they make them specially for their zoos. And of course they go tell the masses most of them go in this stink. Nothing but fake shit they give the masses. Look at cows and all of them shit you eat every day. They never go this stink. But these that nobody eat go this stink, dumb on.
Is there an animal cute enough that it's worth traveling to the end of the earth to see? Well, Madagascar off the coast of Africa is about...
Always
Is he saying that other animals that people don't eat go extinct, but cows never go extinct? Cows are plentiful because human beings breed them in farms and factory farms to produce milk and meat. That's why they've not... Okay.
Always Madagascar, they used to fool the dumb masses, tell you all those weird animals over there. Watch their hand sign. You better
They
know
think
it's a
these
human
people
of the
think
puppet
every
right
single
here in
hand
plain
position
sight.
is a secret
And they fooling the
satanic
masses. And
Illuminati
look what you see in
Freemason
the
thing.
background. The same Lion King dumb shit that they give the masses from the same so-called Madagascar in Africa. Nothing but bullshit they give the people.
As remote a spot as you can find. And the only place in the world where lemurs live in the wild.
There's nothing funny
They may look
about
like
tools of
stuffed animals.
This one right here is lemurs, so-called look like stuffed animals. And I tell you, all of them is coded. That's what you need to know. All the
How dare you, okay? They're very real lemurs. Zaboomafoo is real, damn it. Don't take this away from me.
animals that they basically create, have people amused, basically going to the zoo to look at them. Get out of here, people. It's some animals.
Look at this. Look at this. Look at this majestic creature. Are you telling me that this is not a real lemur? Would the Krat brothers lie to me? Tell me, what would they stand to gain?
That they made up.
But there's much more than meets the eye. Here's my Nightline co-anchor, Dan Harris.
I defy you to watch
And take a look at these right here, people. You'll never get it. Why you think I say they create them? Because I'm smart enough to know what the fuck they use to make them. They mix a lot of animals and to make one. That's how they do it. 100% bam. A lot of people don't get it. Why you think, how you think they create those dogs that you see in those dog shows? You believe that natural born dogs? No way. It's the same way they create.
How do they create the dogs at dog shows? Selective breeding. Selective breeding over long periods of time.
These animals and they make a lot of money off them. Put them in the so-called zoo.
video of these little varmints capering around.
The so-called zoo? It's a zoo. What do you mean so-called zoo?
And this one right here is also a fake animal. I told you already. Why I call them fake is because it's mixed DNA they put together.
Okay, first of all, no, lemurs are not like some sort of genetic Frankenstein that's been put together. It's not a chimera as far as we know. Why am I... It's not a chimera, okay? Even if it was, though, if lemurs were somehow a chimera of multiple different species, it would still be a real animal. Like, it would be alive, and it would, you know, if it was like this, it would clearly be alive and active and be able to reproduce and all the things that would make it a living, breathing thing. It would be an animal. It would just be a genetically modified animal.
These animals 100% in.
They fall in love with it.
There you go, people. What you think?
This
Have them in a controlled environment and tell you they see them in Madagascar in Africa. That's how they do it. And I told you, they're the one who create them in labs.
is the lemur. They come in more than 100 flavors, including this.
More than 100 flavors. And watch this right here, people. I told you, they're the one who created some mixed creature with monkey. And they give you this.
Kind aptly named the dancing lemur.
There you go, people. Look at this right here. Don't worry about it. Probably somebody playing around and they video it from far. That's how they do it, people. But it look like a stuffed animal. Of course, it's fake shit.
There's also the ringtail lemur.
This is almost weirder than Hans, because at least Hans is like... I can't believe I'm saying Hans is more reasonable than this. At least Hans is like... It's just fake. It's outright fake. It's not real. It's an animatronic. It's untrue. Hans is wrong about that. But at least I can sort of understand the internal logic. It's not really, because it still doesn't make sense why governments or whoever is doing this would do it. But I at least understand the A to B. This is even weirder because he thinks... Okay, he thinks that lemurs are fake, but they're real. It's just that they're genetically modified to exist for some reason. Why? Zoos or something? I don't know. Can this guy and Hans Wormhat debate so they can figure out which animals are real and which ones are fake? I would give just about anything to have Hans Wormhat and this guy debate.
The bamboo lemur and the bamboo dancing lemur.
He does transvestigation videos. Wow, this guy is really like Hans, isn't he?
There's also the ringtail lemur.
Most of them people, they like to mix them with raccoon to get this black and white and the fuzzy tail.
It's a monkey raccoon.
Can't fool everybody. It's made up animals. You can't fool me.
The bamboo lemur and the black and white lemur, which looks like a skunk crossed with a panda bear crossed.
People cross with a panda bear, cross with what? It's nothing but fake shit they give the masses. These are not real animals.
With a miniature pincher. They only live in one place on Earth, the country of Madagascar.
Wow, why would this animal live only one place on Earth? They can't fool me, people. It's them make it.
There's animals that have, like, specific habitats all over the place. That's not abnormal. Like penguins live at the South Pole, polar bears live at the North Pole. Like, it's not abnormal for certain animals to live in specific areas that they've, adapted to. That happens.
They mix up a whole lot of different animals' DNA and make this shit right here.
Coast of Africa. This place and these animals are now the subject of a new IMAX movie
There you
called...
go, people. Yes, a subject of a new IMAX movie. IMAX. The I is on it for a reason, people. Satanic shit.
I think the I's on it because I think IMAX stands for something. Hold on, let me see what IMAX stands for. IMAX is a proprietary system of high-resolution cameras, film formats, film projectors, blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Control F name, maybe. The incorporation date of the company was September 1967. The name change came a year or two later. We first called the company Multi-Screen Corporation because that, in fact, was what people knew us as. About a year, our attorney informed us that we could never copyright or trademark Multivision. It was too generic. It was a descriptive word. The words that you can copyright are words like Kleenex or Xerox or Coca-Cola. If the name is descriptive, you can't trademark it, so they have to make up a word. So we were sitting at lunch one day in a Hungarian restaurant in Montreal. We worked out a name on a placement on which we wrote, or a placemat rather, on which we wrote all the possible names we could think of. We kept working with the idea of maximum image. We turned it around and came up with IMAX. Well, there you go. Maximum image, but they put the image before the max. IMAX. Image maximum. It's not satanic.
100%, just like your iPhone and your iMac. Wake your ass up, and I told you. They make movies are fakery.
Island of Lemurs. Madagascar is an exceedingly difficult place to film, especially given the...
Of course, it's nothing but crap. You believe that they actually go in there to film something?
Yes.
Of course, the imaginary Madagascar, they fool the masses with it. Of course, they're not going there to film shit. It's all done in studios.
Elaborate equipment necessary for an IMAX movie. Whoa.
There you go, people. Nothing but some made-up creatures they got right here. Watch again.
Necessary for an IMAX movie. Whoa.
Watch them. Nothing but
Uh-oh, I don't want a lemur fight on me.
With no roads in much of this Texas-sized country.
There you go, people. No roads over there. And now it's a fucking psyop they're running with that Madagascar. Nothing but trash.
Used a hot air balloon to get some shots.
There you go,
And
people. How
employed...
much people can get to go to a balloon to go over there. How many people can do it? It's nothing but psyop.
Scores of locals
Why? What would the purpose be to make up lemurs?
to lug the gear around.
Honestly, psyop should definitely be on the bingo card.
Get lost almost instantly. 2 or 3 steps off a pathway, you turn around and you can't find the pathway anymore.
But for all the difficulties, the shots they
There
captured
you go, people. Fake animals they give the masses. Where would these animals come from? Just right here. Wow, where they come from, people?
They evolved.
How did they pop up right here? Who put them there? And just in case you're dumb, most of the animals that you see all over the world is man put them there. You understand? Move them around. And of course, why would these animals be in only one place? Made up animals for the dumb
amazing.
people.
Like this lemur known as the Indri, famous for its loud cries.
And don't worry about it, people. What I don't tell you what this is.
Let me see. Where do lemurs live? Where do lemurs live? Is there a map? Can I get a map of lemur areas? Does National Geographic have a map of where lemurs live? Someone better have a map. Madagascar. Oh, they're on an island. They evolved on an island. That's why they're only in Madagascar. They didn't learn to swim or build boats. At some point, I assume Madagascar was a part of the coast that it is separated from in Africa. But over time, with tectonic shifts, it became an island. And then the animals there continued to evolve, secluded from the rest of the world, and some of them became lemurs. That's the answer. That's the literal answer. I'm only half paying attention to this video. How dare you? Half my attention is more impressive than 200% of your attention.
This is a controlled environment. All the ones you see they show you on Discovery Channel and the so-called Animal Channel, Animal Planet, they are controlled areas. They show you controlled environment like a damn zoo. It just got trees and everything in there, fooling the dumb masses.
The Indri is really the
Nothing
pop
but
star of
fake.
the lemurs. It's got a complex call which evolves as the song
Yes,
continues.
it's foolishness, people. 100% crap. And I got more from you. Bam on. See this
Red
right
panda.
here with the diamond fence. Look at this right here. They also call this a red panda bear right here. Take a look at it, people. They're fooling the dumb masses. It's not real.
It's real.
Take a look at it. You see what it look like, people? It look dead on like a damn raccoon. That's what it is, no doubt.
This is what I don't get. Okay, so a lot of conspiracy theories, I can understand how people get to that point. Not that they're reasonable in their beliefs, but I understand why people find those beliefs appealing. Flat Earth, for instance, a lot of people who are religious will use that to justify biblical literalism. Or with QAnon, people believe the world is complicated and its problems are insurmountable and they feel that they have no agency, so they buy into this belief that the world is actually not complicated as it appears. It is actually very simple and all evil is done by this secret cabal of Satanists, and Donald Trump is a hero that's going to solve all the world's problems by just arresting these evil people, right? It simplifies the world. It's incorrect, but it makes things feel simpler and safer because they're understandable, whereas the world that we actually live in is complex and difficult and full of systems that sort of function on their own and people going after various different goals, some of them going against each other. You know, it's complicated geopolitics, economics, sociology, and all sorts of shit. So certain conspiracy theories simplify the world. It's not necessarily healthy, but it's a coping mechanism for people. Understand that. I don't understand this kind of conspiracy theory, because what insecurity is this helping this person deal with? A lot of conspiracy theories end up coming out of people feeling insecure about certain things, either their place in the world or the complexity they're in, like I just talked about. What hole is this conspiracy filling for this person that they feel the need to go out and say that animals are genetically engineered? Is it an anti-evolution thing? Is it thinking that I don't know. Are they freaked out by the amount of variability in animals? They need to try and justify this. I don't know. I guess I don't get it.
Call it a red panda. Why panda? Because the panda is another fake where they give the masses. There you go. Look at the tail, people. Look like a fox. A fox mixed up with a raccoon. And they call it a red panda. That's how they do it. A red panda. There you go. Wow. Take a look at that, people. Are you kidding me?
That is
Wow,
a cute
look how
red
these
panda,
weird-
though.
This is fake.
Oh, he
right?
also believes sloths are fake.
Forest, and they are left behind.
Give birth to
Koalas.
who designed it.
Wow,
So
him
number
and
three,
Hans
three
should
left.
really talk. They agree that because they think like all these animals are fake, but for different reasons. Hans thinks they're like animatronics or puppets, and this guy thinks they're genetic creations. So interesting. I guess he does like transvestigations too. We're not going to do one of those today, but we'll come back to this guy at some point. Very strange.